Kerbal. That's what we'll do. So we'll pause that. We'll do this. We'll do that. And then... There we go. Hi. There we go. We got some Kerbal music. How's everyone? What have you guys been doing? So, Kerbal. We're gonna head straight into it, because I think we left one of our Kerbals, or a couple of our Kerbals, stranded on Minmus. Not stranded, but you know what I mean. There's a few things I want to do with that craft. Now, I did design the lander to be left in Minmus orbit. I'm not sure whether Kerbal 2 will let me do that yet. But we'll try and do it. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, it does. And then we'll send those Kerbals back. That's pretty much it. And then I presume the... Oh god, I just deafened myself. I presume the next thing after that is... Yeah, I presume the next thing after that we're going to do is we're going to go out to Duna, I would imagine. So I need to start thinking about Duna tasks, I guess, like Duna Lander. I decided one of those. I think I'm going to go dead simple for Duna, so we'll use, like, I tend not to want to ever use parachutes for Duna landings because I feel like it's inaccurate. But it does mean that you need a lot less Delta V in the lander craft, right? Like if you're using litho braking and parachutes and things like that, right? So, yeah, I've got sweets. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed at all. Okay. Okay, I'm a little bit ashamed. We need to head north. And, because Minmus is dead easy, we're just gonna, like, pretty much just go, I think. How much Delta V do we have left? That should be enough, right? Like, that would be... Ah! Oh, boy. Do you know what I should have done? I should have not done that. It's fine. We're going to load the game. We're going to restart that, because that was not... That was dumb. That was a dumb. Womble did dumb. I think what I need to do, I need to go up, make sure I'm over the crater, and then just burn. Right, that's what we'll do. There we go, perfect. A bit like that, because Minmus is crazy easy to launch from, land from, everything like that. Let's just set as target. Just gonna be very cautious not to crash into Minmus here. Ah. I am a little bit scared that I'm getting quite close to the thing there. We want to... I think we're okay. We want to extend our solar panels again to start charging our batteries, but yeah, Easy peasy. Cool. Do you need to be aware of a monopropellant situation as well? So what is the AP and periapsis of this? That's really not that. I'm not quite sure where we are on the thing. We should be good. I mean, it's not going to take us too much. I mean, we should have more than enough Delta V. The thing that I am a little bit worried about is my monopropellant for docking, to redock back up. Let's create a maneuver node here. And I want to create an intersecting node with the other vessel. So we'll change the inclination there too. Try and get it about right. There we go. Cool. Now, intercept nodes in I want a close approach here. I'm wondering if we can get a target that collides. I don't know whether... I don't know. I generally don't know how Kerbal 2 seems to be working. Ah, wait, no, I get it. There it is. It's coming up there. I wish I could kind of select... There we go. Distance from the target. 400 meters. There we go. So that's what we'll do. Then we've got 26 meters a second to slow down relative to the target. And we should be able to get rid of that now, I think. There we go. So I'm going to position myself on the maneuver. Sea altitude, ground altitude. Oh, I don't have an orbital. Target, orbital, never mind. I want C. And then once we dock with the other thing, I am going to just like change the orbital parameters of the lander. Then we're going to put all of the fuel back into the return capsule, and then we'll return. Nice and simple. I really like this lander. This lander's ended up looking really cool. I wonder if I can take a quick screenshot of that without it looking too weird. Why? Cool. Okay. Can I focus? Like, how do I change that back? There we go. Okay, so I've still got a little bit of time left. Let's go to my burn time. It should only take like a couple of seconds to do it, and I'm just gonna have to keep my eye on the prize here. Yeah, I really like the look of this lander. I'd forgotten how interesting it looked. It really is like just an interesting shape, like a very cool small lander. Ideally, I'd love to have the option to keep this in orbit and dock it to like a station. If that's one of the tasks, to set up a station around Minmus, that would be amazing. So we're not currently at orbital velocity yet, are we? No, we're not. So our course correction burn here, our target burn, is gonna bring us up to orbital velocities around Minmus, and then some, so that we can get that rendezvous. Once we've got the rendezvous, we're just gonna do an extra burn just to make sure that we are not going to destroy ourselves. So I am worried about this. It's only 43 meters a second, so it should be okay. I should have more than enough delta V. Yeah, that'll do. There we go. 582 meters a second. Closest approach. Phenomenal. Brilliant. So what we're going to do, we're going to just time warp here, I think. 582 meters a second. So basically, the craft is going to get to its periapsis and then go back round before we make it to the That looks cool. So we want to switch over to target there. I want to go retrograde to target. In fact, just gonna lock on SAS here. For whatever reason, my... Yes! This should be... like, I should have a target node here. We should still be getting closer, but I don't know why my retrograde and periapsis is not correct. Why is my relative speed light going crazy here? Oh, goodness sakes. I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna burn towards it. My target speed is like so dodgy. It's so weird. Like, why is that a thing? Oh, game. Why would you do that? Why is it doing this to me? Okay, so the target, the nav ball is not reliable. I'm gonna have to eyeball this if I want to get this right. I think it's going to be that way, maybe. Ugh. This is not easy to do in Kerbal 2. That's what I'm noticing. I want to control from here. The prograde and retrograde are dancing around my target node right now, which is not ideal. Also, it looks like I've not put these RCS in the correct places either, so that's something else. What is this doing? Aha! No vessel control. That is potentially what was causing that then. There we go. So now we've got a little bit more of an explanation on what was happening there. It was tumbling out of control. I want to set that as the target. What might be better here, because I'm very quickly running out of monopropellant. So what might be better is if we get Valentina to do an EVA here, jump over to that, so then that command module has control, because it doesn't have a probe core, right? Which is hindsight, not gonna lie, not one of my smarter ideas. Then we'll get this to dock with the lander. So we'll get Val out. That's if I can find the... Yeah, probe core would have done wonders here for this exact scenario. Set as target. Do you know what? I'm going to do the lazy method. So we're going to like make them both target the docking ports. I'm just going to switch back to this. Turn on RCS. Start closing. There we go. Oh, I can't see the lighting. Uh-oh. There we go. Made it. Woo! Cool. Okay. That wasn't scary at all. So what we want to do, we want to get the Kerbal manager. I want them to get on board the gumball. What? Can you... Okay. Apparently the fill and empty buttons don't work. Oh, that's because you have to... Got it. Really? So I can't move that into... Okay, whatever. Okay. Something we're going to do, we're going to shut down these engines on the back here, because we don't need those going anymore. We can reactivate the Terrier engine, I think. I reckon we've got 270 meters a second, which doesn't quite sound right. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to get the apoapsis here. We're going to create a maneuver. We're just going to burn so that this is out at 50. Oh, I really wish it wouldn't do that, please. I don't know what's going on there. What is this? So yeah, I want this out at about 50. Actually, 20. We'll go up to 30,000. Let's make sure that we are controlling from the correct point. Control from here. In fact, actually, I'm going to control from there. We're going to go prograde. And just once again, make sure that all of these throttles are off, which they seem to be, which is good. I do want to take whatever left over fuel and probably move it from here over to here. Actually, I don't think we need it, just in case. We do have the resource manager here. It should give us a lowdown of what we've got available. I can never tell which one is which. So I think that... So I do have extra fuel in these, yeah, so idealistically we do want to put these into here, I think, to be on the safe side. Actually, yeah, maybe not. I mean, it might be alright. Of course. I'm gonna create a mover here now. And that's almost on the equatorial line. So what we're gonna do, this might seem expensive and unnecessary. We are going to sort out this inclination. No, I've changed my mind. We'll keep it in a polar orbit. It's fine. So I don't even need that. So let's just Time warp to that point. There we go. That'll do. Close enough. Okay, so we're gonna leave the lander here. I am gonna drain. Actually, do you know what? Why not? Why not add a maneuver here just to bring that down a little bit, so that we are. Clean-ish as possible. That's 150 meters a second. I should have extra fuel. I hope. Fuel crossfeed is on. So we definitely don't want that on. So it might be draining those tanks then. So yeah, we're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to pull up the resource manager. We're going to put all of the fuel tanks in there. We want to go into this XB. We're just going to go in. Perfect. So now the entirety of this is drained. Let's just go more resource manager, monopropellant as well, and we'll leave the monopropellant, but we do need more monopropellant on the lander. I mean, maybe we could fill that up now, because once we've done this burn, we don't need the monopropellant itself on this vessel. At least I don't think we do. I might be wrong. Dun, 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 dun. And yeah, I definitely got the positioning of my RCS thrusters off balance. I'm not quite sure how though, how I managed that. I kind of do actually. I kind of understand what I did wrong. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So let's bring up the resource manager. I really wish you could. Well, I guess. We can do this. Right, so we want in. No, we want out, in. Come on. There you go. So let's try that. Cool. So we do have some monopropellant left in the lander here. Okay, let's F5. Game saved. Perfect. Undock. And I shouldn't have any control over this, I believe, because we don't have a probe core on it. But I do have control over this. And this is going to go back. So how much delta V do I have in this thing left? Please tell me I've got some. It's not going to let me do the burn, right? Because I don't have any delta V. Resource manager. Monopropellant. I still got monopropellant in there. Methalox. Okay, so I do have delta. I do have fuel. Let's. Let me guess. It's not gonna let me create a maneuver because I've got no fuel, or it thinks I've got no fuel. I have got fuel. You're lying to me. Okay then, what's the best way to go about this? I think if we just burn prograde at the periapsis, that is potentially best. That being said, we need to clear this ship first, so... There we go. So I got this set up correctly. I got this monopropellant set up correctly. I just didn't get the other one set up right. Weirdly enough. Okay, so we did clear it, so that's good, and we're moving away from it, which is good. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to bring it out of the sphere of influence of Minmus. Then we'll clear Minmus and we'll just deorbit. And hopefully I've got enough Delta V. I think I do. I think I've got more. I should have more than enough. But annoyingly, Kerbal's not recognizing that I've... Ah, don't knock my webcam. Kerbal's not recognizing that I've got the Delta V, so just becomes problematic. So it's just a problem with docking and undocking craft, right? Let's just bring up the resource manager and make sure that... Hello, resource manager? Resource manager, thank you. So yeah, I should have more than enough. Like, we should be good. If I time warp to this point here... Whoa! Didn't want to do that. That's fine. That was crazy. We're okay. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, there's the mon. For a second there I was like, wait, why is it not deep learning? I'm a little bit scared by this, by the heating in the new Kerbal, but we should be good. We should be good. I don't see where Kerbal is. It's gone! I don't know where Minmus is either. Jesus Christ, I'm like completely lost. Where is everything? Well, there's Minmus. Where the frick's Kerbal? Should be behind us, maybe? We should be reversing into it. Huh. No, it shouldn't be. It should be... That's where Minmus is. It should be... somewhere down there. Is that Kerbal? That's not Kerbal. That is Kerbal! I was right. Okay, yeah, it should be down there. Let's just time warp. Basically, I'm just going to time warp right to here. There's no point in waiting. Oh. Communication. This vessel is out of range of communication with the KOC. Your controls are limited while you're communicating back home. But I've got Kerbals. What do you mean I'm out of range of my... What are you on about? Liar. I'm fine. Where are we? We're still coming in there. I mean, we can burn off all the fuel whilst we can, kind of thing, just to help slow us down even more. So let's time warp even closer. And this is a prime example of a time when I want to do very snazzy. Sneaky. Screenshot. Sea ground altitude. We're still at kilometers. I'm kind of hoping we can have a splashdown. It should be over here somewhere. Kerbal is racing towards us. I'm very scared about the AP because the AP is higher than I've tested the heat shield and stuff, although this is the larger heat shield, right? So no ablative resource. What? Oh, wait, no, never mind. I don't know. It's fine. There we go. That will help slow us down a little bit. And try not to come in too shallow. How much fuel do we have left? This is good. Way more than I thought we had. Way more. There we go, finally. Okay, well that's not terrible. That is good. Cool, right, let's ditch the power pack, because we don't need that anymore. And we are in the atmosphere as well, so that couldn't have came at a better time. Haven't hit the parachutes yet. We need to remember that. Yeah, I don't know why this ablator is like, I guess it's not up to temperature yet. I don't know. I don't know how the ablators work. I mean, even though I'm getting like the plasma stuff, yeah, I don't know. The power pack is slowing down quicker than ours, though, so that's something, I guess. I'm also trying to slightly pitch up as well. I don't know if you've noticed, just so that we can guarantee a splashdown rather than a landing on mountains. Yeah, we don't want to land on mountains. That would be bad. So I am trying to like do a little bit of a skimming off. Doesn't quite work with the command pads, but Works a little bit, I guess. Should be alright now, anyway. Oh, maybe not. Uh-oh. Well, this is grassland, so that's okay. As long as we don't land in these mountains over here, then should be alright. Damn, we're shedding off energy, more energy than I thought we would. Okay, well, I didn't quite get the splashdown that I wanted. We might get this wet grassland area, maybe. I think that's more than likely where we're landing. Hopefully we're not going to get any, like, hilly or rocky terrain. Actually, no, we're not. It looks like we're going for the exact place I didn't want to go. So hopefully it's not going to be too bad. I am going to pop the parachutes, though. Goodness sakes. What is it doing? Why is it like this? It must be the center of mass of these command modules, because they really want to, like, just flip out. I don't think the center of mass is quite balanced right. So weird. Kerbals are having a fun time though, so that's good. Good for them. But I mean, this is effectively what was happening with the craft. That was why our target our prograde retrograde thing on the nav ball was freaking out, was because this was freaking out. Okay, I am a little bit concerned about where we're landing. I generally thought I had enough energy to get out here, but okay. That burn that I did probably didn't help. Oh well. It is what it is. I think I've got a quick save. Yeah, this is very rocky terrain around here. Didn't even get the frickin' sandy beach landing that I wanted. Oh, there goes the drogues. Drogues have popped. So when it comes to landing on Duna, I'm probably going to really utilize the drogues and the parachutes, in all honesty. Because I think that'll be today. I don't know, we'll see. Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm not going to be able to go for as long as I normally do on the Monday streams. Probably just like an hour and a half or something. Like something super short and sweet kind of thing. Just because I've had a bit of a busy day. Oh my goodness, like our surface velocity is quite high. Do you need more than the 2 parachutes on this? Wow, that's bad. Also the blater never burnt off, so that's annoying. I can enable thrusters. Okay. I'm a little bit scared with this, actually. So this is coming down pretty quick. Oh, bounced. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Stop. Stop. Recover vessel. Confirm. Ha! You can never stop learning. That is true. It's a true statement. Can never stop learning. Okay, mission control. I think we already actually succeeded this Minimus Monument thing a while ago. I didn't do any of the other stuff, but that's fine. So here we go. We get some science. Another successful mission in the record books. What a monument you found there. Figure looks like a little like a Kerbal, but what's with the squid mouth? How does this relate to the Kerbal solar system? Luckily, we've already decoded the message. They found a rhythm, thanks to no part, to the jazz instructor. You'll need a translator to thank her, though. She only speaks in jazz hands. The message says, bear witness to her brow, where two entwine through gravity. Bear witness to her influence, which saved us from calamity. 6 times the heavens circled, once freed, we did not stay. Bear witness to the goddess, Kerbal lights the way. Crazy that the translation rhymes somehow, right? Regardless, we're hoping for something more like, hey, here are their coordinates. We decided to contact the Kerbal Astronomical Society and the Institute of Old Stuff to research this Kerbina figure. I mean, it's Kerbin with a so it has to mean something. 6 crystal spheres and a giant crown? I'm stumped. First, we find a huge arch. Now we found a whole arena. Whatever made these things must have been some serious builders. Hey, I kind of like that name. Until we figure out their names, I'm gonna call them builders. Sorry to rush you, but you've got to go. The ribbon cutting for the new pavement under Launchpad 3 is starting, and you're clear across campus. This is a big day for Tarmac Henry, so you can't be late. Here, sip my coffee. It's not teleportation, but I promise you'll get there quicker. Over now! Thanks, science! Okay, Duna Monument. A new signal has been detected on the surface of Duna. We don't know why or how. The only answer is to keep following the trail. Find the source of the mysterious signal on the surface of Duna. So, I mean, I feel like that's the one that we're going to go for next. Also, there are fuel stations in space. So I'm going to read this real quick. Oh, hi, Director. Did you see the lady with the astronomical bob and decorative pearl-studded monocle? Well, she's the CEO of a Rockmax conglomerate. She's more than a fashion icon. She wants to sponsor the first fuel station in space for a future where space is for everyone. A splendid idea. So pick a nice low orbit, get a dockable fuel tank up there. Oh, and tell Newton to come collect these suitcases of money. Okay. Okay. Sure. I mean, that's only a small little bit of science. I'm tempted to go for this Kira stationary orbit one next, just because it's like 300 science and it's dead easy. We'll do that. Little Chonker only gets us 35 science, and this, in my opinion, is pretty difficult to do. So, this is going to give us 2,000 science, though. Let's go on to the mission brief for this. Salutations, Director. It's apologies, I have a terrible headache. I've been told to give up coffee for a month. Probably sounds like a good idea, let's be honest. Newton shouted, Dr. Carey can't have coffee for a month or she'll go boom. In the control room, now the staff are guarding the coffee machines from me, which is where you come in. Your objective is to acquire for me, Dr. Carey Jackson Kerman, 15 pounds of roasted fine coffee beans. Meet me under Launchpad 2 in 20 minutes. You may not know about this, but I used to be... Wait. We just got a mysterious signal. It's from the planet Duna. Alas, missions will take priority over coffee. Your new objective is to find the source of the mysterious signal on the surface of Duna. Duna is the 4th planet in the Kerbal system. it's a little bigger than the Marne, and it has its very own moon, Ike. On the surface, you'll find red sand as far as the eye can see. We think there may be water, ice at the poles, but you'll need to collect some science for us to be sure. Duna has a very thin atmosphere. Parachutes will slow you down a little bit, but you won't be able to land safely. To get to Duna, we're going to need a large multi-stage rocket with plenty of fuel. Use the trip planner in the VAB to make sure that you have enough Delta V to make the whole trip. You'll also need to time your departures so that the positions of Kerbal and Duna are correct. You'll want to time warp until Kerbal and Duna are about 45 degrees apart, with Duna in the lead. Just whip out your protractor and place Kerbal and Kerbal on the baseline. If you don't have a protractor, I can recommend my top 5. Interesting. I did wonder whether they had the transfer planner in Kerbal 2 or what, but interesting that they're giving the 45 degree angle rule. That's quite... Okay. It's interesting. I mean, I think that's it is good that they've given that rule because it's a good rule to go by. But it would have been better if they had like a transfer planner. I mean, they've already got the trip planner, right? Why can't they integrate the transfer planner into that, right? I don't know. Anyway, the middle stage of your rocket must be able to get from Kerbal to Duna and then decelerate and achieve Duna orbit. If you fly within 50 kilometers of Duna's surface, you'll be in its thin atmosphere. Dipping into the atmosphere will slow down your vessel, allowing you to save fuel. This is called aerobraking, but be careful. As you've learned on Kerbal, atmospheric entry creates heat, so you'll want to pack some heat protection. If you like some real-world practice, feel free to try aerobraking above Kerbal. Just remember that you'll be coming in really hot when you arrive at Duna. Ow, moving my face hurts my brain. Is that to do with this coffee? I kind of forgot that. We can discuss the other thing later. Until then, I'll be here leaning on this cool counter. So what do we actually need to do? Find the source of the mysterious signal on the surface of Duna. They want us to go straight to a Duna landing. Interesting. That's interesting. Cool. They're not dicking around with putting things in orbit and, you know, doing this, that, and the other. They just want us to land on Duna. So if that's the case, how much science do we have? We've got 1,500. So, I mean, aerodynamics is now looking good because we can use winglets to slow ourselves down around Duna, right? Precision propulsion is not a bad idea. I mean, nuclear propulsion isn't a bad idea either. I mean, that's a hefty amount, but yeah. Atmospheric science, we're going to get more science from adding those parts on, and we do want to start looking at that. So if we got this and this, that's 900, which leaves about 600 left. Oh, it's 950. It leaves us about 600 science left to play with. So we could either do autonomous sampling, which I'm not overly interested in, to be honest. Or I could do fuel lines and either expanded construction, which unlocks different payloads, truss adapters, tiny and large docking, enhanced decoupling. That's possibly a good... Actually, you know what? We could do this and then this. Or this and this. Or we've got this and we can get the jet engines and we could do a space plane. We could do a space plane to Duna. Actually, can we do a space plane to Duna? Is this going to give me enough? bits. Maybe not. Because I'm not going to have the adjustable ramp intakes, which are very good for those sort of stuff. Also, just noticing that all of the very junior aircraft stuff is very late down the line, which is interesting. And like the Mark II jets, so you get the Panther. I'm looking for where the that's what I want, the Whiplash engine. Yeah, the jumbo jets are way away. And I guess Space Planes is the Rapier there. Okay, so I mean, we can still do it with the Panther, but it's just not very economic. Yeah, so we could still do a Space Plane with that. It's going to be messy though, and I've not done Space Planes for a while, so I think we do nuclear, so we'll research that. Gives me 900 left. Atmospheric, so that gives me 600. We'll do expanded construction and enhanced coupling, and then I've got 77 science left, which is not enough for anything I want that I can get. So I think the nuclear propulsion is kind of key for the interstage. Oh dear, I'm so like groggy. I do apologize. I'm not going to go for the full 2.5 hour stream today. We're just going to do a short thing. I didn't realize how tired I was. Otherwise, to be honest, if I realized how like tired I was today, I probably wouldn't stream. Wouldn't have started the stream anyway. Honestly, I am a little bit too tired to start creating new craft. So I realize I've only been going for like an hour, but I think I'm gonna call the stream early. Unfortunately, that does mean that we've called another Kerbal stream like earlier than what I was planning. But I'm flagging. It's been a long day. I'm sorry, guys, but it is what it is, you know. Sometimes these things happen. I would rather rest now and then I'll be good for Thursday than powering through. So with that, on Thursday we'll be playing some more Minecraft, followed by Palworld. That should be quite fun. And then on Saturday we've got some Dyson Sphere, followed by Tales of Mercia. I can't hear you because I'm working, but I see you still have a caterpillar on your face. Hey, Fox. Hey, Fox. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. In March... Oh, I need to change that. The Saturday the 2nd, I am going to probably cancel that stream, and we'll move that stream to the end of the month. Maybe, in fact, we might just cancel that stream altogether and just not redo that stream. I don't know. We'll see. I'll kind of figure it out. But yeah, I am busy on that Saturday now, so that is null and void. Everything else, as far as I'm aware, is still pretty good. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. Have a good night, evening, noon, insert time zone here. Sorry, it's been a short stream, but I am absolutely knackered. So, later, nerds!